guys? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Ryan Bidoff here, blogging from paradise. Now, I want to just dive into a dangerous list building meme that's gotta go. I said that gotta go because I gotta get the text in, but I'm a little nervous because I'm being watched by Molly and maybe by someone else. So this is a whole different scenario for me where the books are being precariously balanced. It's a very difficult situation in here. Speaking in code. So anyway, the meme is, and you kind of know what a meme is. It's a lot of times we think that silly meme, the funny stuff, but it's a bullshit mind virus, something that's just not true. And a lot of bloggers cling to this meme, and it is the money is in the list. So when you cling to that meme, you 100% believe on a subconscious level, you have great clarity in this bullshit belief that everything that flows to you comes through an email list. So then something very dangerous happens. You form a heavy attachment with these numbers, which is strange, but people do this a lot. Then when you're coming from that space energetically and you're heavily focused on numbers, on something called an email list, you wrongly, where's the lilac? Oh, Molly's back there. You wrongly believe, wrongly is the right word, but you buy into a falsehood that everything that you're doing blogging wise depends on manipulating numbers or trying to manipulate stuff, people, circumstances, and this is all fear based to get these numbers really big for your email list. And you think the money's in the list. What this causes more than anything, of course, it's the heavy attachment, but it's the general idea that everything you're doing online is worth nothing. If you write a guest post and you have a guest post out there with a link to your blog or a link to ebooks or whatever it is that you're linking to, squeeze page, or not even a squeeze page, a business page, like it means nothing. And it totally obliterates the idea of developing a viral online presence. Now you guys know I love what I do, so I write, I create videos, and I'm in a bunch of spots. I understand now more than ever that being in a bunch of spots and enjoying the ride while you do it means everything, because everywhere someone looks, they can buy your stuff, stop by your blog, just see you as being an online presence, as being omnipresent, as being familiar. And that's such a key point to succeeding online. People see you, through your blog, they might see you through a guest post, they might see you, oh yeah, I've seen that Ryan guy. And it's not about a hustle, it's not about trying to be everywhere, you really have to enjoy this, but the clearer you get and you understand you have a talent and you're doing it on your blog, you could do that on 100 different blogs. Why don't you? There's a mental block there, it's called fear. Like, okay, I'm doing this here, but I kind of resist doing the guest post, or I kind of resist doing the blog comment, because you think, number one, you totally invalidate, and that's where this bullshit meme has to go, totally invalidate creations that you're putting out there on other blogs. Well, they're not going to buy. I mean, you only buy through your list. Bullshit. The universe doesn't care about where you're creating. The universe doesn't care about what you're doing. It cares about your energy and your clarity and being in these areas. So that's one of the things that has to go. There's Chansey. I know, she's coming up. You knew she was coming. She's going to knock the books over again. But hers is much less. See, Molly is much more. I almost sense there's just that energy of wanting to be destructive. Hi, Chansey. Good morning. Delilah's never camera shy. Of course, she has no idea what's going on as far as a camera. Hi. So guys, you have to let go of this meme that the money is in the list. More than that, that everything flows through your list. Because what you do by clinging to this meme is you invalidate all the creating, all the guest posts, the blog comments, social media, everything else carries no value for you. And then as you believe and as you have clarity in that area, or lack thereof, it is so. And this means you'll totally invalidate all the guest posts you've written. You won't even bother diving into it. You'll be like, no, I just have to grow it through my list. And then you'll wonder, like 6 months down the road, why you're struggling with your blog and you're just not reaching out and sharing your talents with the world because you're totally invalidating everything other than an email list subscriber, or other than your email list. And it's a form of insanity where the more you get out there and you get clear on these other income streams and these other connecting streams, you'll be like, oh yeah, people go buy my stuff through Twitter. Well, no, statistically they don't. And it's like, okay, if you believe in that, it is so. And you'll kind of see, wait a second, maybe this is all just about opening up, letting go of this bullshit meme, and realizing that the money is just an energy that flows to you through billions to infinite number of channels. And when you have fun connecting with people on different channels and sharing value, it'll flow through you there just as easily. Hey, Facebook, thanks for the update. Guys and dolls, let go of the meme. Look at your fear, your attachment to it, right, Delilah? And focus more on the idea of having fun in a bunch of different spots, not because you have to or you need to, but because it's just doing what you're doing, but in a different area. Everything else is just a story. Everything else is fear, it's resistance. Oh my God, I'm not a networker, I don't go out there, I can't go out there, I'll fail, I'll be wasting my time anyway. And that's you starting to meet the real you. By letting go of these fears, by letting go of this lack of clarity, these limiting beliefs, you'll let go of the meme, and then you'll start creating on these different platforms and through different channels, and you'll see that money will flow to you, aka people will buy your stuff and hire you through different ways and means. And this is how you develop a viral online presence where you become familiar, you become omnipotent, you become omnipresent, almost like a blogging demigod in a way, but for good. For good. Can demigods be for good, Delilah? Ooh, she's watching herself. She's watching me. Maybe she does understand the camera. Talk about a friggin' zing, huh? A feline zing? You're always getting us one way or the other. Oh, she is watching it. She's watching me. This is almost eerie. Could it be eerie? I had a question too. Do you think a cat could be uppity? Because sometimes when I come back... Well, whatever. That's for another video. So, guys and dolls, let go of the meme that everything has to go through your list. You're connecting, you're focusing on this number. It's such a big thing. And start validating and seeing the massive value of creating through different channels and of connecting with human beings through different channels. You'll be everywhere. You'll start making money through these channels. You'll start driving traffic. You'll get social shares through these channels. Don't base your life on stats. Don't base your life on outside-in stuff. Let go of the attachment. You'll be everywhere. You'll be having fun, spreading love, enjoying the journey. And then, in addition to that, you'll see the benefits of creating, letting go of the meme, and being in a bunch of different spots. And then you're like, oh, okay. And it'll detach you even more from your email list, because I've grown mine pretty quickly recently, but I don't really care. You see what I mean? It's one of those things where it's just sharing, sharing, sharing. The next YouTube video, I'll do an Instagram live video for a couple minutes. Then I'll do a Facebook live video and Periscope, because I have fun doing this. And you're doing things predominantly for fun on a wide range of platforms. You move away from this obsession with the list, and you realize, oh, I've invalidated all these other channels for so long. I've been so focused on the list. Now that I let that go, I realize I could have fun, prosper through these channels, help folks, and just open up. It's about thinking, and more importantly, being abundant. Thinking abundantly, but being abundant. And you'll start sharing your gifts through a wide range of channels and not even care about the outcomes. And of course, the less you care about the outcomes, the more you'll keep sharing, having fun, and the more you shall prosper and succeed, near and long haul. Thanks so much for joining, guys. Make sure you subscribe to my email list at bloggingfromparadise.com to get updates to help you build a successful blog from the inside out. And of course, you'll be learning how to travel the world if you want through blogging. Delilah, what are you doing? The images of Delilah, although you'll get these through the YouTube channel. But that's probably the chief call to action. And then as well, click on the courses tab. Learn more about the courses I offer, the 11 fundamentals of successful blogging, to really help you give a framework, a blueprint off of which to develop a successful blog. Again, doing this energetic stuff from the inside out. I'm going to roll, guys. We'll keep these under 10 minutes. Going forward, just with writing and other stuff I want to do. I could be here for an hour and a half, and you know that by now. Maybe I will one day. We'll see wherever my fun leads me. Until next time, ta-ta. Thank you so much for joining, and enjoy paradise.